we're recording. What's up? What's up?
That's
Uh,
good.
this is High and By episode. Yo, because they really be blowing my
Like,
shit.
of all times, they didn't do it the whole time.
That whole time, bro. And they be like so ignorant on top of that with the beeping over here. Like, literally, a person, it was like maybe like 7 o'clock in the morning, held on to that beep for like 5 minutes straight. I was just
He's
sitting
like
there like
7 o'clock on the spot.
yo, I can't stand
This is
people.
crazy.
What's the noise?
Like, they're choosing to do it now, which is it's crazy.
Bro, because it was dumb silent.
This whole time.
But all right. So this is episode 8 and this is thing 2 and I'm here with a special guest today. Thing Oh, wait.
No.
I fucked up. I'm thing 1. Per. But thing 2 had a little bit of technical difficulties, so couldn't be with us this episode, but it's for a good reason. We got a guest. We'll be going
Hello.
by Professor X.
Hi
So thank you for
guys.
joining. Thank you for joining.
No problem. I'm excited.
All right, so oh yes, also a disclaimer. I have a little bit of a cold, so I'll try to mute myself as much as possible, but you could probably hear it in my voice anyway. But I just need to get something out for this month and be consistent. But all right, so you have a high moment for us.
Yes. So today I decided to get a pen, and that's just because I was just like, I want something that lasts a really long time. So I started using it, and I decided to go to the store. And when I got in my car, I hit the lock button. It was, it made the sound, the beep sound, and I was like, beep,
Out loud.
in the middle of the parking lot, out loud, and I forgot, like, I'm in public right now. Like, I gotta relax. And then
How
even
many
though
hits of
I
this pen
just
did you take?
right, even though I just had made that realization, you're like I'm high as hell. I started walking to the door like do 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 do.
Period.
Like, sheesh, what is this pen
You
doing?
got the Inspector Gadget pack?
Yes. Like, wow, that was nuts. But yeah,
Gotta
that's my
try
high
that
moment of
one
the
day.
day.
I don't have a high moment because I'm high as shit right now. And you can see it in my face. I cannot remember shit right now. This These headphones is squeezing the fuck out of my nose.
This holding them shits in
It's
place.
right
You
on
can't even.
the membrane, the memory membrane.
It's not even letting them release. Like, it's just.
All right, so yes,
Oh.
Professor X told us that they high off their pen. I took this sweet purple sweet potato pie edible. I got it from these people that I follow on Twitter, so shout out to them. The If you want to check it out, it's Superb Living. That's superb, like SUPHERB living. So if you want to check them out, I do recommend. These shits get me high as fuck. I got these and then like some weed capsules and like they be doing a damn thing. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so we moving on to our tweets, and I guess I'll go first. So for my first one, so this is a reply. The original one was, "What's the funniest reason you got your ass whooped as a kid?" And this nigga, his name is Benedict Arnold. Henny Dick Arnold. I didn't even see that before. But he said, for saying, "Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?" Because my parents smoked dope and I didn't know I was talking about wrestling. Yo.
Like, damn.
And then for my second one, oh, this so that recently they had Ice Spice tweet leaks. They was trying to get the girl out of here,
They were
but nah, she media savvy. Like a lot of people cannot comprehend or fathom that. So
had not
her other
though.
one, let me see, it just went away. That one it had me weak. There's mad of them, but this one had me the most weak because I saved it. Said had a dream. Me and my family was trying to escape our plantation. I was trying to pretend to be white, but they wasn't jacking me. SMH. And then mad people was posting pictures of Mariah Carey from The Butler in the field. Bro.
Yo, yeah, Twitter is like, I don't know if we're ever if that shit shuts down, I don't know if we're ever
Nah, I
gonna get
don't
a place for
believe
this
it.
kind of humor, like ever
Never.
again.
Never.
All right, so on to the tweets that I did that I found. You saw this one before, but this is the funniest shit ever. Black people were the original Japanese people, but you guys aren't ready for that conversation yet. Anime is based on our true history.
Yo, the comments on that was so fucking
so
funny.
funny. And I think this was going to be the second one. It's based off of that tweet. I have found a hidden video of our Japanese ancestors that they try to keep hidden from us. Learn the truth.
I can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
Mm-mm.
Oh shit. That's strange. Actually, never mind.
It's like I heard like it came in and then it didn't.
Oh my god, it's reggae. It's like reggae in Japanese.
Oh my god, I don't even want to know what that sounds like, but I kind of
Like
do at the same time.
Goody goody.
I need to send that to me. I don't think I seen that one.
I'm definitely gonna send it to you right now.
Oh my god, that's
sad you couldn't hear it.
Okay. Ooh, that was a nice one. These edibles have been making me like. I know that they hit because as soon as they hit, I burp, and I can taste that shit.
It's like it hits. What?
My mic fell. Oh fuck! I'm terrible at this.
No. Nah, it's the first time.
But yes, we got a new mic. We stepping it up.
It looks nice too. I guess. That blue light. Gosh. Okay.
All right, so on to the next segment. So Professor X has shared that they will share a host story, and we always appreciate that. So you have the floor this month.
Thank you. And this host story is pretty recent. There's this one friend who I had for a while now, and we tried at first, like he came over to my place and we was chilling and smoking and we made out, and then he was just like, I have to go. I literally was just like, so what's up then? He's just like, I have to go. And I was just like, I was so disappointed and I told, they all knew about it. They were like, he just left? Like, really? Yeah, he just left. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to think too much about it. Like, I'm going to just go on about my business. And a few months later, he hit me up and he was just like, yeah, the reason why I didn't do anything before is because I thought you were a good girl. And I'm just like, sir, that classic BS line. Okay. And so I was like, you'd be surprised. And so he came over for another visit and it was on and popping for hours. You heard my cat?
Oh, she was agreeing too.
Yeah.
The pussy purr.
It's like,
so, to be in your business a bit, as much as you'll let me, it's like, so, is this going to be a recurring character?
I think so. I don't know, because the way we communicate, like, we be talking to each other like every few months.
Yeah.
But
I
since
mean, but
like
sometimes that's
we
good to just say because
right,
then it makes
exactly.
things drag on a little bit longer.
It
Because if you can have
right.
Fuck Buddy on like what is it on call for like years, I feel like that's ideal.
That's right. Because I don't know if I want a relationship like that. Who
Mm.
knows? But but yeah, I think he's gonna be a recurring character for a while. As long
Uh,
as he wants, because I mean
gonna have to hear the details of said sex whenever you're. You don't
absolutely
have to do it now, but you know if you ever want to come back and share again,
yeah.
always welcome.
Always, always.
We like the
Because I love it.
the dirty and sweaty and
Yes.
thanks.
The
um, alrighty. So for the main topic. Oh, this has gone
Mhm.
by pretty quick.
I know. Like,
Um,
am I really that hot?
yeah, is it really that long
Or
or is we just laugh? Because I definitely didn't say that in English at first.
It is fucking
Let me drink some more water. I was
hot.
gonna try to do like a little bowl too, but I didn't need it.
Right. This shit got me. Beep.
Oh shit! What kind of wine is that?
It's just this
Oh,
red
a little
wine.
red.
Hmm. It's mad sweet. I like bitter red wine.
Yo, nice Merlot is
Hmm.
it really hits.
Or noir.
Yo, this week I think I told you, but I dead ass fell asleep. Like I got high as shit, and I had the wine glass. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna hold it.
Oh, sheesh.
I had the wine glass like this in my hand, and I woke up because that shit spilled on me in the night. I had mad red wine all over. I was like, "Ew."
No.
But
If
there's still
somebody
some in
lived with
there.
you, they'd probably be like, "This is a crime scene."
Like this bitch needs help. Because I was probably watching Criminal Minds too. It's like, nah, I definitely was not.
Just acting that shit out.
It was like, yo, I told what's the name, and he was like, that's giving auntie rich auntie. And I'm like,
Right.
hey.
Falling asleep with the wine.
Mhm.
Is that wine that you're drinking?
No, it's just water. I can't drink right now. I
Oh
want to get
yeah,
this out as soon as possible.
because I do be
I do
prolonging.
not like being sick, and I feel like I'm not even getting sick from like regular like cold shit. It's just the environment.
Right, exactly. Like the way the weather just changed. It's
Bro,
crazy.
my
It's
fucking
gonna be
hamster dropped
like
dead
30. Like,
from the
like
weather change.
wow.
Bro,
That's
it's
crazy.
crazy.
You know, something similar like that happened to my guinea pig.
Damn, they be
Got
dying
cold.
so
My dad
easily.
sat him near a window, and he was fuzzy as hell. He got sick and died.
Dang, like did he get sick over time or just
No, it just like happened
died?
mad quick. He was just like, damn. They told
That's
me they
not
took
funny,
him to
but
the vet. They have to take him to the vet, and they might bring him back um, to PetSmart where we got him from. And I was like,
yeah.
oh no. They never told me he died until
PetSmart
they
was not taking it back.
told
Oh,
me he
they
was
didn't want
actually
to tell you
dead.
it died.
Yeah.
That's nice. Preserving the innocence.
His name was Tyrone.
Was he a black guinea pig?
He was a fuzzy, curly-haired guinea pig.
What color?
Like a teddy bear brown.
Okay.
No, not
He
black.
he a Dominican Tyrone.
Yeah, exactly. Tyrone.
No. Oh.
Oh, sorry to all the Dominicans out there.
We are not affiliated with the words that come out of her. It's like, do not sue me. Allegedly, dog.
Allegedly.
But oh shit, the main topic.
Oh, shit.
So this episode we're gonna be talking about, since they just put it on Hulu, we're gonna be talking about Girl Code.
Yeah.
the show from MTV. It was really like an. Oh, I
Who's
feel like I'm
that
talking too
girl?
loud, but let me go. Let me put
No,
this
you
down.
sound good.
Yeah, it was definitely like giving awakening. Watching that
Yes.
because it came out. I seen it came out 2013 to
I
2015.
know. That was like right before we graduated high school.
Bro, I
That
remember
shit is.
watching it like
Oh
mad in
my
Guy Code.
god.
I can't remember any Guy Code, but I just remember it was
I
funny.
know. I don't remember. Yeah,
But
I forgot that Charlemagne the God was in it.
yeah,
I was like, what the fuck?
yeah. This was before he was like really well. I was like he was known like from Breakfast Club, but
Yeah.
like that was like his white debut.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Um,
He was. I was like, definitely forgot about. But I knew I saw him before.
yeah,
And I
and
forgot
like
it was.
Andrew Schultz and all them dudes. I'm
I
like, ugh.
know they're funny.
Jordan
They
Carlos, I used to like him. He did us came to Purchase and like did a talk there one time. It was
What
weird
was it
because like
about?
I don't even, bro. I told you this is squeezing on my mic.
Right. Holding them shits.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, that was like a throwback.
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
miss
So
when
girl,
TV did that.
girl code. We watched a few episodes and this is I meant to talk to you about the before like which one we wanted to pick, but I just wrote down because we watched the first 3 episodes and I just wrote down all the topics for
Yeah.
all the 3 episodes and I'm like we could talk about ones we can just say skip if we want to skip it.
Right.
Right.
Mhm.
So for the first episode, they talked about where the fuck did she go? Alright, episode 1, they started with boobs.
Oh yeah, that
Boobs.
was fun.
What do you think
Boobs.
about boobs?
I think that boobs are just amazing, but they were right when they were just like everybody has a misconception when it comes to having big boobs. It's just like they may look nice, but they're a lot of work.
No, for real.
And there are so many times where I would look at somebody with smaller boobs, look like wearing a shirt. I'm just like, look at the way it fits on them. I try to
Yo,
wear a crop top
facts.
and it's sticking out all the way because of my boobs. Like,
And button ups and shit and button downs.
right,
Those
button
were my
ups, like
favorite.
you got to get the extra extra larges just for it to fit your boobs. Like,
Right.
it's a win lose situation. Nice to have them if they're the right size.
I say, okay, they are like to touch, they're so soft. And like
Mhm.
put your face on, they're so soft. And like a nice nipple in your mouth. I love that. It's a
Mhm.
little pill.
Little button,
Oh, mwah. Little kiss.
brother.
To have them, I just love like bouncing them, and I
I
love when
know.
like how anime be like exaggerating the titties bouncing. I'm like sometimes
Mhm.
because I don't wear
They have a mind of
bras,
that should
so
happen.
my shits be doing that.
This is the
But I
uninhibited.
actually am moving. It's not just the wind blowing and
Right, like, or they turn
tickles.
their head and their titties are like.
Sometimes if I turn it too hard,
Right,
someone surprises
right. You
me.
gotta whip you like, but if you're just like
If it's just the neck and no shoulders, they're not gonna
you're
bounce.
not gonna do nothing. But in anime, it don't matter what you
I don't. All right. Yes, 10. I think boobs are 10 out of 10. I love all boobs.
do.
Small
Yeah,
boobs, I love looking at them.
gorgeous.
I like touching them. Big boobs, I love laying on them. I like
Pillows,
looking at them. Yeah,
literally pillows.
I really
That's
wish
what
I
my
could
brother used
just
to call mine. He was like, "Can I lay on your pillows?" Oh,
love
you
it.
small little innocent being. Absolutely.
Right. All right. So the next one is crushes. What do you think about
Mm,
crushes?
I feel like without them, life would be boring.
That's a fact.
But also, like, I know that if it's a crush, then most of it is just in my mind.
But that's the best
And
part.
like, right, exactly. And like sometimes if I ever actually like meet this crush, it could ruin the whole fantasy. So like
Mm,
it's a hit or miss. Like either you meet your crush and they're kind of great or but
most of the
still even
time,
then like they're much different than the person you had in your head.
I know. I feel like
But
I'm like I like making stuff up in my head. I love
Yeah,
like
it's a fantasy.
romanticizing, but I hate having crushes at the same time. Like I hate
Right.
it, especially if I have to see them all the time. If I don't have to see them, then it's like, okay, yes,
Easy.
that's great.
Right,
I should pick
exactly.
someone that's not in my vicinity or like someone that like I'm texting at the moment, like you know what I
Mhm.
mean, or friends
Exactly.
with. Like, nah, I just need a crush on strangers that I can make up a whole thing about. Where it's like, if I never see you again, like
That's
daily
fine.
crushes, pick
Yeah,
somebody in the
just like
crowd and be like, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, crushes are
Don't even
they
have to know their name.
keep my imagination going. Right. It's just the face I need. Just to attach it to this this fantasy I
Ain't that crazy?
have. It is crazy. I wonder, like, has anybody ever done that to me? Like,
Absolutely.
that being just like, oh shit, yeah,
And they
she
made up a
like
whole person in your mind.
nerd.
But you
They
just kind of
always
said
do.
that, like people, you
Yeah.
made up who you are in your mind to like. But I feel like a little fantasy, you know.
Hmm.
All right. Yes, crushes. Okay, so the next one is we should do it. Is that weird? Do you have one?
Yeah.
Uh,
Mm. I like to talk to myself in the mirror. Is that weird?
Not at all. I don't think so.
Like,
Um,
have full blown.
no, I feel that. Like I do. I have conversations under my mask. 100%.
Okay. Okay. So
And
okay.
okay, so I guess for mine to bounce off of that, I masturbate in the mirror or have. Is that weird?
No,
Okay.
not at all. I've heard that a lot.
Really?
Hmm. Like I feel like that's quite normal.
Okay, good. People be like narcissist.
No.
Okay,
It's like
and
recording yourself and watching the video. Like, what's the difference?
oh,
Doing it in the mirror.
but I've never heard of like someone recording it and then watching it just masturbating by themselves. Have you?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Using
I've
toys and
never
stuff
heard
by
of that.
themselves? Yes.
No,
No.
but I'm saying like recording yourself masturbating and using that footage for later, you masturbating
Oh.
later.
Oh, no. Okay. No. I don't think
That's
so.
kind of weird.
That is kind of weird. I don't know. That is kind of strange. Like, oh, so
Like
much.
I'll just it's mad like porn of just them.
Like, you don't even need nobody else at this point. Like, you're set.
I got me.
Oh my god.
All right. So for the next one, do you have an I can't?
Hmm. This just applies to anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't deal with people who stand way too close to me in line at the store.
Mm-hmm.
That's really basic, but that shit's been happening way too much lately.
No, bitch. It's 2022, bitch. We already know
2022.
what the fuck is going on, and y'all niggas
Why?
don't want to wear your masks. Like, no, you need to back
Why
up.
can I
If
feel
you're
your
not gonna wear the
presence?
mask, at least 2 to 6 feet, at the
Right.
very least.
Back up.
What did you want me for? You're on a date. For what?
Right. Oh my dick for what?
We're in Macy's. Calm down. The sale's not going nowhere.
Not going
Like
nowhere.
it'll be Black Friday soon. Calm down. Like, come back.
Relax. I know you're not that pressed over them shoes.
Come on. Ralph Lauren, really?
Really?
Really? You need
One
to
of
do
my
that
crab
bad?
rangoons.
I love that. I guess my I can't is I can't with dirty nails.
Oh.
Can't even with my own. If there's like a little, I'd be like peeking under my shit. So there's a little bit, I will
Mhm.
dig it the fuck out of it.
That
I'll use
shit
things to dig
bothers
it
me.
out. Like
And
other
when I
people's.
do you use them? Does it happen the most when you use like hair products like
My hands get
shit
sticky for sure.
yeah,
Getting in my
like
if I'm like digging
I hate that
sure.
so much.
And even with like I don't know with like paint and stuff, I still have to like incessantly pick at it. I just
Hmm.
can't see that.
What the
Like paint in your under your nails and stuff.
oh
Like
yeah
because then it's like
no.
sometimes depending on the color, it's just like it looks like dark like dirt in there, and I'll be like,
Uh-huh. I hate it.
Yeah, other people like dirty nails. I feel like with nails, I look at them like if
Yeah,
I'm trying to
and
talk to
sometimes
somebody.
like that can make or break like whether or not you gonna even interact with them.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I need a nice, clean, shortcut
Palette.
nail. I
Mhm.
don't like I don't know what this is called,
That's
but
pretty.
I just for men,
Oh.
I hate when they have nails. I hate
It's
it.
especially because when they have nails, they don't be like trimmed or nothing. They just be
It'd be just long and
long.
what did Cat Williams say? And gnarled.
No.
Fucking gnarled.
Long and gnarled.
I don't know. It's like maybe I'll have the dudes do if you want to do your acrylics, but get a little like almond. Don't get no fucking like
Right.
stiletto joint. I can't.
Yeah, the stilettos. That
I
shit
just
looks
realized I feel
like
like I would just cut myself.
right. I was gonna say like it looks like it's not very functional.
Mm-mm.
I would definitely probably
Fucking
try to
make your
adjust
booty
my
hole bleed
glasses and poke my eye out or some
with
shit.
that eyes on some Final Destination shit.
Right, like yeah, no, too clumsy fat.
But that is I can't. All right, so drink it. The next one is drinking. I don't know if I talked about it on the show, but y'all know a motherfucker loves to
Mhm.
drink.
We're here drinking wine right now.
I wish I was. I wish I was, man. Um,
I'll take a shot for you.
okay, so I'm gonna start it with like they're talking about a fucking drink. So like, what's your fucking drink? Which is basically like when you do all your drinks, like this next one gonna take me over. So fuck it. What's your drink for that?
Um, it's rum and coke for me.
Yes, I can see that.
It should be strong
I think for
for some
me,
reason.
mm, the rum, they be
Hmm.
and the sugar with it, just like.
And the bubbles, like that just.
Mm.
Mhm.
But the one for me, the one I've been doing is a Long Island. I really be
Oh,
saying fuck it. I'm like, well, it has the most amount of alcohol in it at one time, so let's do it. Let's get crazy. Get crazy.
that
Get
was just you right over
party.
there, right? Like yeah, fuck it.
But either we leave in this bar, we had like, or I'm gonna wake up tomorrow.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's it.
Drinking. When did you first start drinking?
I started drinking when I was 20.
Mm-hmm.
I think I started out with both. This is well before hard seltzers became popular. I started out with spike seltzer,
Mm-hmm.
and those 5% drink. Them shits used to get me fucked up. Oh my god.
Doritos.
And yeah, I used to go over to my ex's house, and we used to just throw them shits back and hooked up. Woo. Yeah. What about you?
I started drinking at like 16, but it was like I haven't been drinking consistently since then. That was just like the first time. So we went to Starlove, who was on the last episode. We went to her house for New Year's Eve, and niggas just brought like what is it called? Because I was like, I'll never drink this again. Oh, it's like some type of vodka.
Not Grey Goose,
But
Svedka,
it's something similar to Grey Goose. It's something similar to Grey Goose for sure.
not Svedka.
Nah, it's like a what is it? Isaac? No, I don't want to say Isaac Mizrahi. A no boundaries Grey Goose, like a
Oh
Walmart
shit.
brand Grey Goose.
Oh
I
god.
don't remember what it's not Everclear. It was something like that though. It's not Everclear though. Not Everclear, but it's like
Jesus
it's
Christ.
nothing that high, but it just like is I don't know gives off. It's something clear in it, I think. But whatever. I don't even remember because I'm like I'm never. But if I hear that, I'm not drinking it again. I'm gonna remember it then. But they had that and some fruit punch, the fucking Hawaiian punch actually.
Oh shit.
And Hawaiian punch is the most disgusting. Like
It
looking
don't even
back,
freeze. It
it's
don't
the
even
most
get cold.
disgusting thing I ever drank.
I don't like it.
It really is, and we was just drinking that shit. Like The other drinks
Oh,
the other flavors that they had were good, and when they had fruit punch like in the like at McDonald's, that shit was good. But when you bought it, it was
right. There's
ass.
something
It was too
like the
thick.
high C. I know it was like thick and it didn't get cold.
Yeah, no. So we mixed
Like,
it with that, and so it just tasted like what is it? It just tasted like I forgot the damn word. Hawaiian punch. Just tastes like Hawaiian punch and fucking nail polish remover. And
oh my
then we
god.
had some like Bacardi, and it was like some Dragonberry Bacardi. I liked that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, and
I think I've had that before. Still sell it with like a pink logo.
yes, and like okay, I just had a like a gay flashback for them. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. We're not gonna share other people's tea.
Oh.
It was a gay flashback. um,
Was
but
it
yeah,
from that
so
night?
is it?
Who
We'll never
knows?
know.
We'll never know.
um. So yes. Oh. I'm like, what else about drinking? I don't know. I think that's good. We did. On to the next. Oh, I don't. Yeah. Okay. So I don't remember when I started drinking again, but probably not until like college, or like a little bit of beer here and there at those like parties, those little
Yeah,
parties I'll pop up out, but not really like again until college. Yeah, that's always when you gotta start really
college
doing
definitely changed everything.
it. Okay, so that was the first episode. So in the second episode, they started talking about going to the bathroom,
Mm,
and I'm like, I'm not the type I can go to the bathroom by myself, but I mean, as always,
right.
when you're drunk as fuck, going into the bathroom and talking to girls, like it's so fun.
That shit
I'm
is
not
so
gonna lie.
funny because we be saying the most random things.
It's so like
Talking
it's a
about,
different world. It's
and it's wholesome.
it really is,
Like
honestly.
safe. It's like you're walking into Narnia for women when you're drunk.
The mascara.
Yeah.
um
I don't mind squatting over a toilet. Like, I don't care how drunk I'm gonna get. These thighs are still,
really?
thighs are still, thighs of steel, are not here for no reason. I literally lock them shits in. Just like, yeah, I'm not touching it. I can't.
Feel that. No, I've been getting in the habit because honestly I was like a sitter and I really didn't give a fuck. But after like the COVID shit, so I have been starting to
Hmm.
like I will disinfect, so I'll use disinfectant wipes or like spray. Spray that shit
Oh
down,
yeah,
use paper towel, rub that shit down, and
something.
it's cool, sit my ass down. But a lot of times if I can't do all that, like I'll just squat over. But it do
Shoot,
get
too.
heavy. Like
Shoot
I gotta
works.
carry all this. I gotta squat
Right,
all this. I don't do
exactly.
nothing with my legs except walk up these
Right.
damn steps.
I gotta carry on. But yeah, if it is, it do be hard if you got a big ass, because you gotta get up higher
Yeah.
to make
To
up for
even
that
like
shit.
wipe your ass.
Right. Like, sheesh.
TMI, but whatever. Y'all listening.
Right.
The next one is waxing. Yeah, I don't wax, so
I
I never
have.
did it before.
And the way they made it seem like in the show, it's like some scary ass thing. They got a
Hmm.
light on your vagina and all that. And nope. I walked in. I went to the European Wax Center. I walked in, checked me in. I laid on the table. It was pretty comfortable, and the light was bright. There was no light directly onto my vagina or nothing like that.
Hmm.
And when they put the wax on, it felt good. Like it was warm. It wasn't hot. It made me like, like it was like nice,
Nah, I
comfortable.
can actually kind of picture that. It might feel
Yeah,
good.
like it felt really good. Like just the warmth of it, and it's just
Yeah,
gliding over your
on your
skin.
butt. Huh?
Right, exactly.
I think I
And
would
it's
just get a wax for that, just to feel
it's
that.
such a good feeling. I'm not gonna lie.
I'd bet it.
It's
No,
like when you
I'm
in the
like
shower and you spread your cheeks and just let the
when you
hot
got
ass
that
water come down.
peppermint with the peppermint
Yes,
Doctor
right.
Brothers.
Nothing like it. There really ain't nothing like it. Like so,
Just like a
it's like mad clean. It whistles a bit.
dead ass.
But so I did have one tech that she was white, so when she like dealt with my hair, she was just like yanking it. Like I have thick, I'm black. Like bro, this shit is curly. You can't just. And she was just like I'm like,
Mm.
ouch, that shit fucking hurts. And then she it switched to a black girl, and the black girl was just like she smoothed it on well and did made sure everything was going in the same direction. And all she did was slide it off. I'm like, This could have been done this whole time. Because the way the other
Funny.
girl was doing it, like, my skin was so red. Like, Jesus
Mm-mm.
Christ. But after that, yeah, I kept going back to that other girl, and it was nice.
Okay. How much do they charge for it?
I got a package, so I think I paid 150 for 8 sessions, but it's
Mm.
50 if you just get one session at a time. It's like $50
Oh.
for the bikini. I mean, the Brazilian, which is what I was getting. They have
And
different kinds.
Brazilian is
It's everything.
just the okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's everything. The butt.
I'm like, maybe if
The
I
gooch.
am like celibate long enough, and I just feel I want to feel a little thrill down there, maybe
Hmm.
I'll go pay for a
Yeah, it's nice. It
wax.
feels good. Like your skin feels really good afterward.
I've only gotten my eyebrows waxed, and I like that. I haven't done it in a while
Yeah,
though. I
makes
like
your
the
skin
way,
soft.
yeah, I really like it. I don't know. I would never wax I barely even shave anymore because I'm like,
You
uh,
don't have to. You don't have. That's a lot of work.
it
We are human
is.
beings,
I just be
primates.
using
We're gonna have hair.
Nair. I be using Nair sometimes, but
Yeah, it makes it
other than
easy.
that, yeah, I'm like, I'll do legs at this point. I'm like my cuckoos, my
Hmm.
hairs down there are not really growing that much, so
So
I don't even need
good.
to do it.
Right.
And whoever it is gonna, eat whatever come out. So
Exactly. You know what the fuck comes out
for
these
sure.
pads?
um,
That's funny as well.
all right. And I think the next one is snooping. So what do
Mm.
you think about snoop? I don't know.
Oh,
I don't.
I
I've like checked people's like Twitter likes. That's the most I'll do. Of
I have Snoop, but I had good reason to,
course.
because the nigga already showed me once that he was talking to another girl, which I should have left right then and then, but I was young and dumb.
Hey,
But
it
we moved
happens.
past that. But like, yeah, like if you give me reason to and you're acting weird, I'm gonna do it. Like, and you're dumb. You don't even know that leaving your computer open, I could just open up your fucking Facebook and see what you're messaging. You think you did you forget that Facebook is a website too?
I feel like not even
Idiot.
hiding it is
Not
more
even hiding it. Like
disrespectful.
you're an idiot. You're
More
so dumb.
disrespectful. Like, how
So dumb.
dare you? Not even put an effort.
Right. Not
Not
even put in
even
effort. Not even
like
try to
not
hide
even move your
it.
your 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 wrist to move the
Some is
phone. Flick the lid down, like
right,
something.
something. I feel like if I trust somebody enough, like if I feel like I trust you, I don't really think I'm gonna need to snoop.
And I feel like I really it might be like that cliche shit, but it's like really if I feel like I have to do that, why am I with you, you know?
Right, exactly. Because I don't. That's too stressful.
It is. Like I don't have it. And I'm like and then I feel like if I start to feel that, then I just start like
And you
gradually
just kind of
losing
driving
interest.
yourself insane. Right.
And I'll just be like, once I get bored of them, I'm like, all right, if they keep like, I peep that shit.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't feel like snooping is kind of a paranoid thing.
It is. And there's like
Definitely
also
younger
that
me.
thing where it's like, if you look in, you gonna find something. And it's like,
Exactly.
do you really not want to eat for the week?
Really?
It's like
Like, you're
you
not
just
gonna
bought them strawberries. They're not gonna wait.
they gonna inspire, bro. Like, you
They're
sure
gonna
you
get
want to
fuzzy.
read the messages? Yeah.
And the last one for this episode was dancing.
Oh, you know we love that.
And yes, I love to dance.
Yeah.
I know there's like I don't do a variety of moves. So as I was saying, that I don't like have that many variety of dance moves, and I always like notice. That's why I have to get drunk because I'm like, if I like am sober, I'm gonna like notice it, and I'll be like more
Mm-hmm.
like conscious of it, and I feel like I will look mad rickety when you're like, whatever. I'm just gonna feel it. I don't care what these people say. And then
Right.
it's like
That's
you
what you
turn
gotta
into
do.
twerk, and it's like you give it, and give a
That's
little two
it.
step and shit. I
That's
don't know.
it. Move your arms every now and then. Do them classic shits.
Because I'm like, I don't want to be like the people that be doing 83 much. Like sometimes it be hitting,
Me.
but it's like, all right, you really sat at home and choreographed this. Like
It's
we're just
me.
trying to.
No, I'm kidding. I'm just be
No,
dancing,
because if you
bro.
was a dancing ass nigga, I would tell you. Because I can't. That's another one. That's another I can't. I can't
I
with
can't.
dancing ass niggas, bro. I can't. That shit, like, nigga, you will be in the middle of a conversation and they will be fucking pop locking,
like
bro.
niggas,
And I would
yo.
I really just be, are you done? Because imagine you trying to break up with a nigga and you fucking doing a Dougie.
Like,
Slide in the
bro.
slide in the.
My nigga.
Because what the
Dancing
fuck?
ass nigga.
I can't. It's like even like being friends with a dancing ass nigga. I feel a secondhand embarrassment. Not gonna lie. And it's like I love that they don't feel it, but I feel it for you. So
Right,
I
like,
can't be around
yeah,
you
be happy and be merry, but none
for
around
sure.
me, bro.
I'm a hater, nigga.
Like,
I'm gonna be
like,
that, but I can't. Cause
right,
imagine,
like,
okay, imagine like, yo, no, I seen a video like this actually. I don't even need to imagine. This nigga, this nigga proposed to this white girl, and immediately bust out in the craziest twerk I ever
oh
seen,
my
bro. In front
god.
of 20s of
Oh my
people.
god.
20s of
You
people.
remember
Like,
the black niggas crumping in front of the police?
I will never, ever forgive any of them. And I
Like,
hope that they meet the fate that they deserve for that shit.
right, because
What
what?
did you think you were
What
doing?
what were you trying to accomplish, bro? Crumping in front of the police. Like you grew up watching too many of them '80s movies where there was breakdancing and they got the bad guy by
They
reopening the fucking mall or whatever. This is real life.
they were literally doing it for Little Saint. Like, and how dare you?
Wow, that wasn't like
No, I'm
that wasn't.
joking. Remember Little Saint from You Got Served?
Oh yeah, wait! I just realized that.
Bitch. This is gonna
I'm
let my
high
joke
as
flop.
shit, bro. No, I'm high as shit. We'll see. Because I don't know why my mind went to Lil TK. I don't. They really killed my mans in the beginning.
That wasn't even the beginning. It was like the middle end. So they gave him backstory. They
They
gave
gave
him a
him
sibling.
backstory.
They gave him a house.
Like, damn.
That's how they did in that fucking anime Banana Fish. They advertised the fuck out of it, like, oh yeah, there's gonna be a main black character, da da da, and it's like a gay, like kind of like a what's it called, yaoi. It's like
Hmm.
a kind of yaoi, and there's a black character. I was like, okay, so I go to watch it. Why they kill him? It was like a kid too. Why they kill him off in the first episode? I never went back to that shit. I never watched that shit again.
Okay, I saw this. I didn't watch it. I've definitely seen, like, oh yeah, they have black representation.
No, they had him, and then they said, "Die, bitch."
It's like you just here for a second. We just needed you. We just
You
needed to get some views.
dead
Wow,
ass, dead
that
ass.
is fucked up.
Um,
Back up, Thunder. Back up.
all right. So that was the last for the second episode. For the my god. So for the third episode, they talked about makeup. Um, so I definitely had like a makeup phase, and it was when I was like younger. I would say like maybe 15 through like 20ish, maybe 21. I would do like explore. When I was like really young, I had like this whole thing of makeup, just hand me down shit
Hmm.
that people give you.
Yeah.
And I had this friend, and she let me do her makeup. I was like, oh, I actually did a really good job on it. So I was like, I thought
Right.
I was gonna want to do that, but then it's like, it was a lot of things. And then the internet came along, and they taught you how to do the contouring. So I was kind of into
Yeah.
that for a while.
Hmm.
But I never thought I like really did a great job. So now I just kind of stick to where I wear a mask. So I really just would
Right.
stick to lipstick and like
Mhm.
maybe some eyes, but I can't do eyeliner for shit.
I
So
feel like you need the right eyeliner
I
because if
know, and
it's
I've tried
trash,
different ones.
yeah. If it like, I feel like the best. eyeliners are the liquid ones, because them pencils do not be like they be wiping right off.
Sorry
But
for that crack.
oh, that's okay. Yeah, the liquid liner would be good. I feel
Yeah,
like.
I've tried that though, and it's just I feel
Oh
like
really?
my hand is like mad shaky, and I feel like
Oh
sometimes I get too much and it drips into my eye. Like I feel like
damn.
I just need like I like the gel ones, and it's
Hmm.
like they dry up, or like the like draw
Oh
on ones,
yeah,
they just dry up really fast.
yeah, that's
So I'm
true.
like, oh,
They don't look
um,
like.
maybe like a stencil or something because I
Oh,
love an eyeliner look, and I'm like people have
hmm.
done like them so well, and I really just
Right.
cannot. So
Yeah,
I
get a
just stick to
stencil.
like I've tried to find some. I'm like I have to buy like a pack of like mad of them from fucking
Oh, like 15.
Amazon probably. I see something
Yeah.
simple, but
Right.
it
Or
won't
you could
never
just
do.
like use tape. I've seen that method
Oh, that's
too.
true. That's
Hmm.
true.
Yeah, I don't really wear makeup as much like as I used to either. Like I grew up with the whole watching the YouTube, like a lot of the YouTubers that are famous now. I watched them before that. Like, a lot of the black makeup artists, and I was into makeup for almost the same time as you. Like watching all of that shit and learning all of it for nothing because I barely even did half of the stuff, like contouring and highlighting. I barely ever did that. Like when I do my makeup, I just do like some foundation, concealer,
Hmm.
mascara, and blush.
I feel
Like
like that's all
most
you
basic.
need.
Right. I think it's really basic, but I don't know. I just don't like makeup mostly because of my skin type because I
Hmm.
have oily skin, and if I wear makeup, I can literally wipe off my face after
Have
a
you
while,
tried
and
like
so
the
it's like,
powder foundation?
it still goes straight
Yeah.
through it. Hmm.
Damn.
Otherwise, I have to sit and dab my face all day. So in order to just minimize that, like I don't wear too much makeup.
Dang.
That shit will end up on everything, like
That's the
the
worst
walls and
too.
the goddamn my papers. Like, yeah, no,
Yes.
take the
I
same.
hate it. Like, I hate wearing lipstick, and it's like when you're eating a sandwich, it's all over
Right,
the
it's
bread.
all
It's
over
just,
that shit. Like, come
and
on,
then
bro.
sometimes you're like, just like, I don't know. Somehow it gets on your fingers and it's in books and stuff, and you're just like, what the hell?
Exactly. How the hell did that happen?
And
It's because
then
I
my
touch
dumb
my face a
ass,
lot without realizing it.
I'd be like wiping my eyes and my face, forgetting I did like a
Forgetting I
full
had fucking mascara on. Now my shit just looks
mascara and
smudged.
eyeshadow. I'd be like, ugh.
Looks smudged
I'm
like
not a
shit.
good, I'm not a good makeup
Yeah,
person, but maybe in the future if I have more money for it.
I'm tired. Oh,
I know I look cute
sometimes.
regardless. I feel like I don't need
Right,
it.
exactly.
So,
I think so too.
because
I
I
like
don't know
my
what they
men.
was talking about in that show. They was like, yeah, everybody need. I said, girl, not me.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I cannot relate to that.
I
I
don't need that
cannot
shit.
relate to that.
They're like, I don't like looking in the mirror without makeup on or
I do that shit all the
looking at
time.
people. I'm like,
That's a
I'm not ready.
you problem, my
Like,
love.
girl,
A
you
you
might
problem.
need to look into that one for
Right.
sure.
Like, sounds like an
No shade,
insecurity.
no
But
shade.
no shade, no shade. But get that checked out.
All right. And then so the next topic was being slutty. You already know
Mm,
we pro slut here.
yeah,
Like that's
pro
the point.
sluts. Like, why
That's the
else are we
point.
doing it?
Come
Come on
on.
now.
It makes life more fun. Like
Right.
who wants to be a fucking prude? Who cares what other people fucking think? Like just move on
Right.
your own ego sometimes. Like
Move up. Exactly. Like,
let the
do what the
clit
hell you
speak.
want.
Let the clit speak.
Let the
And let
clips.
her make mistakes. You know? We all have to make mistakes. Think of
Right.
her as a separate ecosystem from you.
From you.
You know?
That is an
That
entirely
was
different
her mistake. And your brain just kind of complied. It was complacent, but it
exactly.
wasn't active. So,
So it was just
so
kind
do it
of
really count?
not really, no. Not really. No at all. It's the clit's fault.
Like I'm like I feel like the pussy that was thinking in at 19 is not the pussy that was thinking at
Definitely
26.
not.
So that is
So
definitely that was her mistake. That was not
that was
me.
definitely her mistake. Because who
I
else
just
could
wanted
it
to be
be?
a little thought box
But
real
not only
quick.
that, like you have the freedom to do that shit.
Come on, because we're not in an era where it's like they're gonna
It's
trade my virginity for nickels.
2022. It's
Like
2022.
they're not gonna trade me for a cow. So shit,
Would
I'm
you want to
here.
be with someone who's inexperienced? No.
No, because I feel like I'm at a certain level
Right.
And it's like I'm not gonna say like I'm great. I'm like, oh, like an expert, da da da. Like,
Hmm.
but I'm just at a level where I want to explore more. So I don't want to have to go
Right.
backwards for somebody else when I'm ready to go to the next.
Exactly. Exactly. I feel like you should
Um,
always meet somebody that's at least on the same level.
right.
But
And
don't
I
be
actually did meet
somebody that's
someone.
experienced expecting somebody like that's not experienced to do what you know. I hate when people do that.
Right. Like I met someone
But then
and
complain
yeah.
about bodies. Like, come on, all right.
Oh, bruh. Yeah, he was like 22. And he was just I mean, I feel like 22 it's still like I understand not being experienced because I
Yeah,
feel like I didn't even have like great or like I could say good sex until I was like 21.
right.
Um so it was like he was like kind of inexperienced, didn't know how to eat pussy, and it was like I would like literally like kissed him. He was like, "Oh, I never got that intimate before." I was like, "Okay, that's kind of
What?
crazy. That's
Kissed?
kind of crazy." Like, yeah, made out, and he was like, "Oh, that's kind of intimate." But it's like putting your face in someone's vagina is not, and your
Is
dick in someone's
not?
vagina is not, but a kiss, okay.
I've been
And
seeing a lot
then,
lately that people
yeah,
don't really kiss during
I don't
sex.
understand that.
That's
And
weird.
then I'm like, "How do you initiate the sex?"
Right. How do you
I mean,
start feeling
you just
something?
like just titty. You just go straight to the titty.
Like, come
I
on
don't
now.
know. And oh yeah, so then I was like literally like kissed on his neck and sucked on his fingers. He was like going in. I was like, yeah, I don't need this is not for me.
Damn.
I was like, yeah, you're
Damn.
doing too much.
He is so, I
No,
mean, it was new to him.
and that's totally fine. Like, and I like actually like you got to experience something new that you like, but it's just like okay,
Uh,
this is normal to me. You know what I mean?
right, exactly.
I don't
Exactly.
need you to be like coming from that. I don't know.
Like, that's too much, because that's how you begin, and now it's already
Right,
over.
right, right.
Like,
Um, yes, so sluts, we are pro slut. We love
absolutely.
sluts. I might insert that little quote by Samira. Well, I forgot her last name, but she's her name is like "This is how I look" on Instagram, and she got like viral from like going to the women's march, and the dude was like interviewing her, and he's like,
Oh, yeah.
so
So you
I'm
look
gonna
like
insert
a slut.
that.
Yes, we are all sluts. You're a slut. All these dudes behind you are sluts. Your cameraman's a slut. Your PA's a slut. And your mic's a slut.
And what made you a slut?
Because I own my body. My body is not a political playground. It's not a place for legislation. It's mine and it's my future. And
How old are you?
grown. Grown.
Grown. And so you sleep around with a lot of men.
No, actually, I'm a virgin.
You're a virgin?
Yeah.
So you're not a slut.
Yes, you can be a slut. Because a slut is not what you made it, Jesse. A slut is what I made it. A boss, getting money, taking the mic, turning life around, taking over Hollywood. Samir, right?
So you are still a virgin, but yet you call yourself a
It
slut.
wouldn't matter. I'm saying it doesn't matter if I'm a virgin. It doesn't matter what a woman's sexual history is. A slut is just a word that you and your fellow penises made. A slut. Your mama's a slut. Your grandma's a slut. Everybody.
Is
who
your
has-
mother a slut?
No, but yours is.
Your mother's not a slut?
No.
When you said every woman's a slut,
Everybody.
well, why your mother's not a slut?
You are a slut. Not my mother in particular is not a slut, but a slut is a word for anybody who's owning their sexuality, turning up, and not letting Jesse twist their answers around.
So let me ask, I noticed are you dressed slutty today?
No, I'm dressed like a woman.
What made you decide to come out looking like this? You look like a slut. What made you do
You
it?
look like a slut.
What made you dress?
What made you dress like this?
No, just answer that question. What made you?
I dress like this because I can dress whatever I want to. Period. But what made you dress like this?
Let me ask you, do you
Why you
believe?
put on this striped shirt?
Let me ask you, do you believe in God?
Yes, Jesse. I
What,
believe in God.
would God want you to be a slut?
God would want me to be whatever I want to be.
Would he want you to be a slut?
He would want me to be whatever I want to be.
How about a slut?
Whatever I want to be.
And why would he want you to be a slut?
He would want me to be whatever I want to be because God believes in choice. And you should know that, Jesse. That's
We
why you
don't.
were allowed to wear this lame ass shirt.
And so the next thing after that is, oh, where'd it go? That's not it. Where'd it go? Up here. Okay. So, oh, driving. I was watching this
Oh.
segment. I was thinking about you, bro.
Oh my God, bro. I really be cursing niggas out in my car.
I do not be driving at all, so this is all on you.
shit is like at first when I was younger, it was nice to drive around.
Mhm.
Now that shit is a chore, and people are so dumb. Like people are incredibly stupid. Stopping at a green light. What is your problem? What is your problem? You're holding up. There's nobody in front of you. Nobody crossing the street. What? What? You know what? But yeah, people like driving is not fun at all. Like
Dang.
it's not. It used to be, like I said, but now like I don't know what changed. I really do not know what changed. It's just something I have to do. But I'd rather drive than like take taxis or buses because that will piss me off even more.
Yeah,
So
but
it's
you
like
can leave on your own
different levels
time.
of this anger. Yeah. Because that's why. Because I was taking buses and the shit was to go right past me. I was like, that this can't keep happening. This
Right.
can't keep happening. But by then I already had a permit, so I was just like, fuck it. Might as well get my license. I did
Right.
fail.
I'm
I think
still
I
working
failed
on
twice.
mine.
I failed
I'm
twice.
gay, so I have an excuse.
Right,
I
exactly.
don't need to know how to drive
And
and
not only
drive.
that,
It's
like
like,
you for years you were in a place where you didn't really need to drive that much, like
right.
near the
I feel like
city.
living up here, you definitely need to drive.
Yeah,
When I
definitely.
was at school, it's like everything is in one circle, so I didn't
Right,
really need to.
exactly.
Um, I would like to do. I want to get my license to do like road trips. I would definitely do like solo road trips and stuff.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, that's
so maybe I
nice.
should get a car for that. And I definitely want. I don't know if I'd have road rage. Like maybe.
I didn't used to have road rage. It happened over
Damn. I feel like I
time.
would.
I don't know. It depends. There are different levels of road rage. Mine is just like I just curse people out in my car. Others is just like, oh, this
Yeah.
idiot.
Some
Oh,
people
that.
will hop out.
Yeah, some people will hop out and try to fight you. That's extreme.
What's the name? My parents, they drive. Everybody tells me like when I drive with them, they drive so fucking fast.
They drive fast as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Bruh.
They be zooming.
Bro,
Like, damn, what's
I'm
the
like,
rush?
where is we going? Where is we going?
You know that? You know that video? Of that guy in a car on the highway. He's going mad fast.
Yes.
He's like rolling or something.
And that's
like,
that what my body feel like, but I'm not even.
like
So I just be like, oh my God, you gotta hold on to some shit. Like, God damn. But you be getting there and they rarely gotten into accidents. So I'm like, what the fuck?
That's good. At least they know what to do.
Right. But I'm gonna learn, and I'm gonna get for my first car. I think I want like a little Volkswagen. I'm gonna get a little Scooby Doo mystery machine or some shit, or a what's that shit called?
Beetle.
Yes.
Those are cute as fuck too. My ex's stepmom had a black Beetle that with the top dropped. It was so nice. And riding around in Florida in it with that warm weather. Yeah, yes. I feel like you would. Yeah, you'd love that shit.
And it's so small, like nobody else can be in here, and I wouldn't be able to like hoard shit in there.
Exactly. So like.
But I did like the tips about that they were talking about leaving like a change of clothes in there. I'm like, oh, that's smart.
Yeah, leaving the change of clothes in your car, and is always smart because you never know. I also have like shoes and my shit.
Do you have AAA?
No, because my insurance has this thing where it's like roadside assistance through my insurance, so it's pretty much the same thing. So yeah. But I know how to change a tire. I do know how to change a tire, so like if I ever really, but that's because my dad's a mechanic. Mm-hmm. It's not that hard. You just need a machine that lifts the car up, and you unscrew the tire, take it out, put a new one in, screw it back, and put the car back down. Like people make changing a tire sound so complicated. Like it's not. You just need something to lift the car up, and that's it.
Yeah, so I like literally started the process on like the fucking website. Can you see how tight this is? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But luckily my new headphones come in on Wednesday.
Good.
It really like just squeezed the sentence out of my mind. What was I saying?
You started the process?
Oh yeah, of like starting getting my permit because I had my permit and then after 21 you have to start all over again. So I started the
Oh shit,
process.
really?
I just have to like yeah, so I just have to actually take you can take the test online now. So I
Oh,
just have to
thank
take the
God.
permit test. I'm like I
How do
signed
they
up
know
a
you don't
while
cheat?
ago. So I don't even know if it's still in there.
How do
But
they know you don't cheat doing it online?
they probably don't give a fuck.
Right.
Cuz
Now
it's
I was
like it
just like,
really is like the what's the name that matters. It's really the driving test that matters, I think.
right. That's true.
Because they let you get mad wrong, I think. I think they let you get like 12 or
I
6
think
wrong.
for I don't know if they changed it, but and back then, I think when we first got our permits, it was like you have to get a 75 or above,
Mm.
and I got an 85.
I know for me, I got like every answer up until the like max wrong.
Oh wow,
So I'm
that's crazy.
like, I mean, I didn't pass the test, so maybe there, there we go.
But I mean, driving is like it's the less you think about it, the easier it is. Cause
But
like
that's
that's
one
why
thing. It's
people
like, yo, you're in a
feel like
moving
parallel
like metal
parking.
thing.
Not, I mean,
Like,
like not while you're driving, but I mean like doing complicated things like parallel parking and
mhm.
3-point turns. It's
I think I
like
was good at
just
those, the 3 point
right.
turns at least.
Gotta at least have a little bit of confidence when you're doing that shit. Cause when you hesitate, that's when it could get dangerous.
Hmm.
Shit. Like don't think too much about it.
Right.
Just trust
I
yourself.
just gotta practice. It's just hard to find
Right.
the time, especially now with winter. But we'll figure it
I
out.
know.
I did one of my tests
Tiny
and it was
ass
like
car.
snow on the ground. I'm like, my God, why would you do this to me?
Oh right. Like don't nobody want to do
I'm dead ass like SpongeBob when I can't get my goddamn license.
that. But I thought he knew how to drive at least, right?
He be freaking out.
Like sometimes, but not all the time. When it came to the test, that nigga could not get his. Yo,
Floor
that's
it, floor it.
Florida. Remember when, I forgot what episode it was, but there was somebody else in the car with him, and the guy tried to stop the car. He's like, "Tell my wife I love her." And he tried to stand in front. His
Yeah,
ass got hit.
dead.
Like, what were you? What did you think he was about to do? Stop a moving vehicle? SpongeBob was so
That just
funny.
reminded me of SpongeBob.
Why?
Why?
I'll be saying that randomly sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, driving is
Okay.
yeah.
The last one that they did. Okay, the last one that they did in the third episode was gassiness, being gassy. And
Oh, I
like,
used to be afraid of farting. Like, it got so bad for me that, like, in high school, I used to have to fart all the time, but I would hold it in all day. And it would
mm,
get so bad where, like, when I got home, like, my stool, like, this is TMI, but, like, my poop would be soft because it was just, like, the gas was just fucking it up. And
mm,
after a while, I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not hurting myself anymore. I'm farting. We're all human beings. Like,
dead
we're farting.
ass. Yeah, nah. I like. I feel like I didn't have the fear. I just like have found a way to like flip it out silently, like how they're talking
Right.
about silent but violent. But it don't be that violent, you know. But the other day, like me and my sister were in a bar, and I just did not give a fuck, and I was just farting, like, and it smelled so. It smelled. It was like because I was just eating like shit, and it was just like it was just. And then I had pizza on top of that, so I was just like, ugh. And she's like, bro, there's
They
people
cannot-
around, and I'm like, bro,
What are they
I
gonna
would
do?
just blame one of these white people because that's how they
Right.
smell.
Like, they're not gonna know it's me. I'm black. I am black.
I'll just shoot them a look like. I mean, it's
Right.
just their unwashed legs, apparently.
I mean,
No, but yeah, I definitely like if I be finding a position and I be testing it out before it, so I know if it like is gonna make a sound or not.
right, like letting it out silently.
And it's like I'd be like just like putting my back up and getting my because if you like sit down and that shit just sounds like
Yeah, the shit
crazy.
squished. You gotta spread a cheek.
That ass, like yo, remember
Like,
the girl was
tilt.
talking about it coming up out the front. I'm like, that's the
Oh, I hate
worst.
those ones. Like,
That's
damn,
the
now you
worst.
trapped up there. Like, now I gotta
It'd be
spread it a
like a
bit.
little,
Like
be like a little bubble.
right, like please, bro. Like who invented this?
For real. Like, why is it just shit
Come
air? Like,
on.
why do we have to have
Like,
shit air?
and it has to travel
And
in all
a
my
fart
crevices.
is really just a burp.
Literally, boop,
Gas.
booty
So,
particles.
like, we burping and that's a fart.
Exactly. The
That's
same
crazy.
thing. That's crazy. But
And
yeah, I
shitting
feel
is
like
just vomiting.
legit out your booty hole. I feel like gassiness, the whole poop women don't poop thing.
That's so
That shit that
misogynist. I'm sorry.
that's the
so
shit that I heard
misogynist.
in like goddamn middle school and shit like that. Like,
What's the name? Oh, that dude. I'll tell you later. From like high school that I talked to for a little bit. He used to say that all the time. I'm like, okay, bro.
sir,
Like, sure. He's like, yeah, girls don't poop. I don't care. I don't care what you say. I'm like, okay.
okay,
Don't
sure,
make me prove you wrong.
say so.
Don't make me prove you wrong.
Sure. I mean, are you trying to make me prove you wrong? Like, are you a fetishist or something?
Shit, no, that ass. I'm just like, but it's just so annoying for you to say that as a
I
grown man
know.
because so many of us we're like, oh my god, it's hard to believe. It's like that just literally you admitting that you don't see girls as
Like,
people.
as people, we're
Like,
human beings.
literally,
Every
like-
fucking living thing shits.
Like
Everything.
that ass. And I think most things fart. Like most animals
Yeah.
fart too. So,
Yep.
the fuck?
Like, girls don't. Okay, sure. What are you saying?
Okay. And I think that was the last topic from those 3 episodes. That's crazy. Like they got through those pretty
That
decent.
was. Yeah, right.
I was like, oh, maybe we watch too much and we'll have too much to talk
No,
about.
that was perfect, actually.
Okay. So now it is time for, I believe it is, the recommendations. So
Yes.
you
So
may
does it have to
start.
be all 3?
Yes.
or one?
If you don't have one, then that's fine. But usually all 3. And you
Okay.
gotta explain it a little bit.
Mhm. So for the movie, I would say you talked about it earlier, Barbarian. Like, I've been trying to get people to watch that for a while. That's a good movie.
Yeah.
Um, that's just, I don't even want to just read the summary. The summary is not even going to tell you what the hell is going to happen. Like,
For real. I was
at
not
first,
prepared.
I'm like,
It's not.
this is, of course, this is going to be a horror movie. Why would you stay with a stranger at an Airbnb? Like,
But Pennywise.
but it was not at all what how I expected it to go.
And I just had it. It was so funny that it like dude that plays Pennywise, and we're just
right,
supposed to,
like
trust him. Like
just
I love
trust
that.
him, like, and he's
That casting.
like immediate suspicion, like, oh, you think I'm gonna be like a killer or something? Or I forgot what he said, what joke he made.
And so many people were like thirsting
like-
over him. I'm like, I just see him as a monster.
As Pennywise, it's
For
those
real.
eyes.
You know, for real.
It's the eye.
But I can always tell. Like I know he's a Skarsgård because they all look like that.
They
I
all
don't
look
know
like
how many
that.
I don't know how many they are, but they all look like that.
Remember the one in fucking Atlanta?
Yes.
That was the episode where what's her face acted French for a day.
Oh yes, it was. They do see they look alike.
They all look alike.
Mm.
For the song recommendation I have, it is Doechii, Stressed. That's like a very perfect song. It's very relatable at the moment.
Mhm.
And I think I said her name right.
I think so, too.
Doechii.
I think I've heard Doechii.
Yeah,
Doechii.
Doechii. Yeah, that song's been resonating with me lately. I like it. And I like the bass in it too. I'm a bass head. And for the show, that's been hard lately. I've been trying to find some really good shows, but I feel like everybody loves this one, Abbott Elementary. Like that's the only thing that's been
Yes.
keeping me going.
I think
It's
I
the
did
only thing
that
I have to
for
look
one
forward
episode
to.
too.
Because
Definitely recommended
that
that. You
shit
gotta
is,
recommend that.
yes, it's like it's so wholesome and innocent and pure and amazing. And the writers on that shit, and the way Quinta got her friends to write on that with her too, like brought all of them up with her.
That's
That's
the
how it goes.
goal for
That's how it needs
real.
to go.
That's the
Right.
goal.
So all in all, that show 10 out of 10, no notes. Get you one.
Thank you, thank you. All right, so for my recommendations, I'm gonna start with TV. For TV, I'm gonna recommend We Are Lady Parts. It's a show on Peacock. It's like a Peacock original, and it is about I want to say 4 or 5 Muslim girls, and they like have a punk band. And the one girl, she's like really the main girl's like really like socially anxious and like trying to be religious and get a husband. And so like she ends up like has a crush on this guy in her school, and they bribe her with like, oh, you'll get a date with him if you join our band because she's really good at playing guitar but can't play in public because she throws up and sometimes shits.
I think I watched the first episode of that show.
Yeah, it's so I really liked it. It's only like 6 episodes. I'm like, it's really good. It's getting another season too, so hopefully soon.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, for music, I want to do "Blocking You" by Ari Lennox. Like, it's just too relatable.
Blocking you on everything.
Period. Like, she said it. Just look at the lyrics. My girl did that.
It's the way she was saying everybody, like everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody can get it.
Everybody. And it's really true. Like, I will block anyone.
Anyone.
On everything. I'll block a nigga on Goodreads.
Just to be petty, like.
Just to be petty.
You ain't seeing the books I'm reading. Fuck out of here.
I won't block you on Cash App.
No, that's the only thing.
And for a movie, let me think. What I've been watching recently. Let me look. When I have a really good one, I have to be a nerd and like rate it in my IMDb page.
Yes, I love that. I should make one of those. Keep track of shit that I watch.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, I don't know.
Right, that's hard.
I don't think I talked about Nope, but absolutely should and recommend Nope by the illustrious Jordan Peele. Keke Palmer like snatched that role bald.
Right, she made it.
It really did. And Brandon, what is his name? Brandon Pereira. He is a cutie.
Did you see his audition tape?
Yes, I did.
It was cute.
He's a cutie, and he looks like a young Oscar Isaac. And you know I love me some Oscar Isaac.
He does. I like the blonde too.
Yes, and my husband, Steven Yeun is in it. Yes. Even though I thought he was gonna have a better role, but his role was still good.
It was good, but I thought it was gonna be more like defined. Well, it was defined, but more prominent, I guess you could say.
Yeah. But I mean, if you want to like thirst for him for a longer role, I recommend. I believe it's called Mayhem, but let me double check.
Oh yeah, I think you told me that's like the people in the office.
Yes, right? And they all go. So I'm like,
I saw clips of it, like him being bloody and shit.
Just for the thirst. I love like hot people covered in blood. That's my aesthetic.
Hot.
Oh gee. But yes, those are my recommendations for this month. So looks like we're like literally right on time.
Wow.
It might be a little shorter because I'm gonna edit some stuff out, but
yeah,
I liked this episode. I think we did a good job.
I think so too.
And then, hold on, I want to add a precursor. I mean, I'm gonna add something in right here. Okay, so this is like the opening because we're going to try, and we've been trying to plan to have like a deep analysis. We're trying to be serious on the show a little bit. So we're trying to have like a little analysis about femininity. So this is going to be like a little bit of the intro to it. And hopefully Professor X will be back to be on that one. Hopefully we get some other people too, and it gets into a good discussion, and thing 2 will be recovered. And yeah, we just have some plans for this podcast. We're gonna have a femininity episode. We're gonna have a masculinity episode, hopefully. And I'm open to suggestions from anyone. I'm open to talking to anyone. This is just like, we just get high and talk.
Right.
Literally.
It's fun. Good times.
Just make it up on the spot a lot of the time.
Right. Like,
But
go on some tangents, but it's still fun.
that's the
That's
best
the
part.
best. Right. I was going to say, wait, that's the best part.
All right. But all right, I'm gonna stop the recording, but I don't know if it's gonna hang up.
Thanks.
Even though I like boys, would you still let me hit? If I eat your pussy, would you still suck my dick? Baby, I'll take your soul if I lick on your clit. You ain't never met a nigga who could do it like this. Would you still be my nigga if I fuck on your sis? I'm a verse top, I can never be your bitch. And if I suck your dick, swear to God I won't spit. And your bitch call me daddy when I'm deep in her shit. No hard situation, baby, let me get this nut. And where your brother at, cause I still want his butt. When I eat your pussy, I'ma pick your ass up. I'ma show you little baby, Dilly Bow ain't no chump. I'm a thug nigga, bust knocks and I flip tricks. Matter of fact, I eat pussy and I suck dick. Bust quick, nigga wanna rump, then it's nothing. If a bitch want my time, bring them funds in. And if I slide through your hood, what you gon' do? Cause I'ma walk through that bitch like I'm supposed to. Bump you, bitch come outside, I ain't gon' jump you. I'ma come me hot like I'm Goku. And I'm a faggot, but they knowin' I'm a shooter, baby. Since I'm a shooter, can I have some of that cooler, baby? I'm a faggot, I'm the #1 shooter, baby. I'ma call your brother like, what's up? What you doing later? I want the dick, the pussy. I want everything, bitch, what it is. I want the dick, the pussy. I want everything, bitch, what it is. Bisexual problems, bitch, bisexual problems, bitch, bisexual problems, bitch. Ay, can you solve them, bitch? Bisexual problems, bitch, bisexual problems, bitch, bisexual problems, bitch. Ay, can you solve them, bitch?